till min moder att mer skyldig kaupa fröj och fagra rörar fara brott med vikingor. Stanna upp i Stavni, stirra dirrunk ner i Aldasva till havnar, halva man och annan. Vad mält i min moder att mer skyldig kaupa flöj och fagra rörar fara brott med vikingor. Stanna upp i Stavni, stirra dirrunk ner i Aldasva till havnar, hova man och annan, hova man och annan. Vad mält i min moder att mer skyldig kaupa flöj och fagra rörar fara brott med vikingor. Stanna upp i Stavni, stirra dirrunk ner i Aldasva till havnar, hova man och annan, hova man och annan. Vad mält i min moder att mer skyldig kaupa flöj och fagra rörar fara brott med vikingor. Stanna upp i Stavni, stirra dirrunk ner i Aldasva till havnar, hova man och annan, hova man och annan. Vad mält i min moder att mer skyldig kaupa fröj och fagra rörar fara brott med vikingor.
Vad mält i min moder att mer skyldig kaupa flöj och fagra rörar fara brott med vikingor. Stanna upp i Stavni, stirra dirrunk ner i Aldasva till havnar, hogva man och annan, hogva man och annan. Väl högst oförståelig som kvicksav i annan, ut med dela mejtlig ander götun vandar en svalbon säljo svärra frejrar vandrar där i gäst till salt med gustom gandrof stål skulle dyka upa flöj och fagra rårar vara och brott med vikingom standa upp i stavni styra dyren knör i halda små till havnar och vamman och annan och vamman och annan till högstund till skålig samtidigt av ej annan ut med lilla mig ander löten vandrar en svallbom säljor svärfröjrar vandrat ej i gästin sökner kostom dandra står för brandi dandra står för brandi.
This information that we will transmit to you are essential light codes to share and spread. They are a kind of antidote to neutralize insecurity and the energy of fear, which are generated by so many erroneous assumptions about the 3 days of darkness. The electrical, electronic devices, and everything that contains electricity, electromagnetism, will stop working due to the approach of these ships. A few days before, all beings on planet Earth will hear a signal that will warn them of what will happen. A last call from Mother Mary, who will speak an ear for all her sons and daughters, who will remain without a doubt, especially the awakened ones who will clearly understand the sign. On that day, all human and non-human beings, every being with a brain, be it human or animal, will freeze along the planet, Earth, and only return to their mortal activities after the Earth begins to spin again in clockwise. On that day, everyone will be aware of everything that happens around them, but they will not be able to move. This may be scary, but there is nothing to fear, because when the Earth rotates to her original direction, you will return to all your abilities and motor coordination. When your bodies and the Earth are paralyzed, all the dimensions parallel to the third dimensions will interact. There will be no difference between the living and the dead. It will be possible to see all the dimensions. At the time of this transition, you will make a brave transition to fourth dimension, and when Agartha returns to its original axis, you will be in the fifth dimension. The third dimension will cease to exist as it's a denser dimension, a density that was deliberately generated by the change in Earth's rotation. After the 3 days of darkness, you will have contact with all beings that have already in the fifth dimension, and the Earth will be on her original axis, fully connected to the essential sunlight. That will be the cause of the 3 days of darkness. Have confidence, love. The time to practice meditation, inner peace, unconditional love is now, because this way you will move smoothly to the transition point. Without fear, just trusting that everything will be fine and that is necessary, so that everything returns to the planned source. In these 3 days, do not open the door of your houses. Keep all windows and doors closed, and do not allow anyone in your family to leave the house, because their bodies can be paralyzed at any time. Take the necessary precautions to make them feel comfortable in your home at the time. Planes can fall, traffic accidents can occur, among other things can caused by physical paralysis. When that happens, you will know what is happening. You and your loved ones will also count on the help of your cosmic families, soul families, mentors, and guides, who at this moment will be much closer to you due to the crossing of dimensions, even those who are not awake. Your pets will also be paralyzed. However, they will make a very natural transition because they have never disconnected from Agartha. Beings that are still vibrating with hatred, pain, fear, that are vibrating in a very low frequency pattern, or still very attached to limiting beliefs, will not make the transition in the physical body. These bodies will cease to exist along with the third dimension and their souls. They will pass to other orbs that are compatible with their vibratory frequency. There is no space or time for the spirit, so when one dreams, he is simply somewhere else, without having to travel a path. It will be like a dream for these people. They will wake up in another orb so that they can continue their cycle of evolution. The moment you are paralyzed, do not open the door of your heart to doubts in any way. Keep the faith to the end, especially as you go through this moment of transition. Trust in divine wisdom. Do not lower your vibrations. Everything that still vibrates in the third dimension will cease to exist. In Agartha will only incarnate souls and beings that already vibrate in the fifth dimension, and those who go through the transition will have the option to continue for a while and then they will have the option to continue with their original family, their original orb, or to follow their evolutionary processes where they choose, because the source determined it. At the time of transition, it becomes difficult to stay focused and focus on the higher vibrations. Repeat this mantra: I am light, I am free, I am one with Source, so that you can dispel any low vibration feelings that may be bothering you. No matter what you say, use that time to work on your own. Always stay safe and vibrant. Everything will be fine. After this information, there is more to come.